Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? My light crapped out. Well, it didn't really crap out. I didn't charge it. But anyway, is the lighting real horrible? Good morning, everyone. Let's see who's here. I know Nikki was in here early with her virtual hugs, which are always, always welcome. Hey, Logan, how you doing? Nikki saying happy weekend to me. I think she's gone. Have to crash out. She's gone. Hey, Douglas, Robert Mack Media, big guy, how you doing? Randy, I was talking to Randy before we came on. Sent me a picture of his beautiful, beautiful granddaughter. Um, let's see, Scott, how you doing, brother? Joe's here. Hey, did you notice real quick that I could see you on Live My Ass Off feed? I could not see you on the spot, and then he made us both moderators on the spot, and then I could see you, and we're both moderators on Live My Ass Off. So something weird going on between me and Joe. I don't know what it is. Hey, Bobby, how you doing? Glad you could make it. If I missed somebody, hey, Tommy J, how you doing, brother? Gorgeous Thailand, how are you? Let's see, Ken Heller, how you doing? Ann's here. Hi, Ann. Aaron's here. Hi, Aaron. Let's see. Is ET? I saw ET. Hey, Mark's here. And I think you're actually here, right? Are you in Thailand? If you're not, you got to be close. I think. I'm horrible. If I miss somebody, sorry, guys. Hey, ET. I'll catch you. Hey, Maui. Hey, Daniel. How you doing? Glad you could make it. You still can't see me on the spot or on any of them. That's bizarre because I couldn't see you until he made us mods. Weird stuff. He's home. Good locks. I guess the doors didn't get locks on it. You haven't lost your Thai wife yet, according to the trolls. We all will very shortly, because I know the people like Brock and Tim TNW and all that, they have patient Thai ladies. Wait 30, 40 years. Just kidding, as usual. But I'm glad you're back, Mark. Hopefully, maybe I can get over that area before you go back. Dave, if you're going to swim, I don't think that'll ever happen. Go for a waxing, perhaps? Yeah. That would be something to see, wouldn't it, Douglas? But I went in, you guys. I released the video for I don't know, last night sometime for members only. Only 3 people watched it, so I released it this morning, and that's basically not quite the final. I mean, it's done. It's the I'm done video, but I still have the number breakdown. I think I'll do 2 separate. No, I'll do one for both the pond and the pool. They're here today putting on the tile or around the pond. They just put the top on yesterday, and it was awesome, man. I went in, and if you guys seen those little tanks, I bought 2 of those setups. Came with a backpack. It's got a gauge that comes over your shoulder and the regulator. And I bought a pump to fill them up, an actual electric deal, try to pump it by hand. They have little half-liter bottles that you could probably fill up with a pump, but I bought it's only about yay big. They use them to fill up little tanks like that and the stuff for guns, for air guns. So anyway, so I got to check it out yesterday, and it was pretty cool. I need a weight belt. I need something to hold my big body down, and so I'll order some weight. It's actually in the vest. It came with a vest, each one of them, a case to put it in, the bottle. It's a 2-liter bottle, the regulator, and it also came with a little whip and a deal that you could actually fill it off of a full-size scuba tank real quickly, like in 30 seconds. This one here, to fill up that 2-liter, you got to stop and let the pump cool down. Maybe takes an hour, I run it like 20 minutes and let it cool down for 10, 15 minutes, and then let it run another 20, and it's pretty close to 3,000 psi, and it'll last. I was on top of the water. If you go, and the deeper you go, the more you'll use. But I'm going to say, for me, a novice, I don't go scuba diving all the time. Um, Maybe 12 minutes, 15 minutes if you're lucky, somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes. But still, it's kind of cool. It also, that the little charging deal is 12 volt. So it has a, plug-in deal that reduces the transformer or whatever. And you can also, comes with a pair of alligator clips. So you can plug it in, put it on your car. Of course, you got to start your car up because the thing draws an enormous amount of juice. And you could charge them on the beach and, go out and mess around for 10 or 15 minutes, come back in, put it back on in an hour. You're ready to do it again. It was cheap. The thing was double or triple the price. I bought it out of China. There's a couple of manufacturers that make them. I believe they're like 7,000 or 8,000 baht now, and I paid 3,000 for each one. So I paid 6,000 for two of them. Kind of like one of those. They're trying to get the product out there. So I got a good deal. Let's see, what did I miss here? Gator share, hey Gator, how you doing? Yeah, thanks for knowing to speed up. Yeah, I wasn't even gonna put any of that last part of it in, but I said, "I don't give a crap." How much was the Forza? It was about 180,000 out the door. 176 for, I don't remember exact. Somewhere between around 100 and actually 175. I want to say it was 172, but 175 is. I love it too, man. It's awesome. You just ate more since Thanksgiving. I must have missed something. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Logan's saying, Dave, what is the purpose of those tanks for school? No, I got two of them because in case the kids want to fool with it, and then I'll bring them when we go on vacation. You should. I think they're going to get the crap suit out of them because you could blow your lungs up. You're breathing compressed air, and with a 10 or 15 minute deal, you could dive down and really get yourself in some trouble if you don't know what you're doing. You got to always breathe, especially on the way up as you're ascending. But if you always breathe, you won't have a problem. But if you hold your breath and you come up, your lungs could explode. So anyway, for little trips and stuff like that, a lot of people use them as spares. The little ones are, they're half a liter and they last maybe 5 minutes or something, and they put them on their stuff in case their gauge is screwed up or whatever, and they lose air. They have something for 5 minutes. And a lot of people are using these little bit bigger ones for on boats to go down, either clean the bottom, or let's say you get into something and you you get a rope around your prop or something like that. You can get down in there. You don't have to, lug out a full scuba gear. It's convenient as hell. They're pretty neat. It worked pretty good. I'm surprised. Dave, get the hair cleaned out before I get there. The hair, what? My hair in the pool? I don't think so. Let's see. What did I miss? On the Mac. Nanette's here. I didn't see Nanette. Hello, Nanette. There she is. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. We've got a bunch, man. I don't know. I went on a couple of channels. We jumped from like 1865, 7, something like that, up to almost 1890. I think it was 1889 or something. So that's cool. Hello, new subscribers. Glad you subscribed. God, I'm way behind already. There's Chris. Good morning. Damn YouTube. Unsubscribed you again. Really? That's weird. Hey, Daz. How you doing, brother? Let's see. Glad you could come by. God, I really got behind. Okay. And that's Chris across the planet. Is that a new name? I can't keep up with Chris. Hey, Johnny, haven't seen you in a while. Glad you could come by. Um, and Grace saying hit the thumbs up. Thanks, Grace. Um, let's see. And if you guys aren't subscribed to Logan's channel, by all means, take a look. Subscribe anyway, but take a look at it. I think you'll enjoy the content. Nice family stuff, and he's a serviceman. He's out and about, and I like his videos. They're entertaining, good content. Uh, Something different. I don't know what everybody's into, but I enjoy that kind of stuff. Let's see. And Robert Mack. Okay, I'm caught up. So anyway, that's what most of the people use the little tanks for, and to go, I want to say skin diving, but it's scuba, I guess. Excuse me. Too much coffee. Yeah, so I don't know. It's pretty cool for them. Now 8,000, 7,000, 8,000. Then it would be getting up there. But what was that? Less than $100 I paid for each setup. So I thought it was money. I didn't. Did I need it? No, no, I didn't need it. But I'll tell you what I did buy it for. One of the reasons. And I have the bottom drain. It's 2 meters deep in the pond. I have an air line down there, and if anything happens, the bottom drain needs to be cleaned out, or an airline, something happens, it breaks, it cracks, or whatever. I can go down in the pond and do what I need to do. So it makes it and I thought for under $100 for a setup, it was perfect for that. Just saying, hey, tea back in America, the drinks are boring, but I do have a couple in my fridge. Mailed home. Yeah, if you guys, hey, James, how you doing? If you, hey, Covis, everybody subscribe to each other, and everybody, I think there's a couple people here that are like real close to 1,000, and it's kind of cool and a kind of a milestone for everybody to get to that grand. Hey, HKE, how are you? Good morning. Yeah, trailer's pretty cool. So the backyard, I'm going to say by the time I go on my fishing trip and get back, everything but the building should be done. I'm going to try to get them to, I've got to put in some drain lines that I want. I don't want any problems in the backyard with any kind of drainage. So I've got an idea of exactly what I want to do. So I'll probably lay that out with them. And when we get back, that'll probably be one of the last things that I need to do before I want to put concrete around everything and then leave, dirt this much like along the fence so my wife can plant her roses or whatever she wants to put all her plants. She's got ideas in her head of exactly what she's going to do. So it's kind of cool. She looking forward to it. So again, like I said, I think the building should have by the middle of February. I'm hoping, and that would be, well, the fence still needs to be completed from the original. I still need to put the steel up and all that kind of stuff. I want to do it like in the front of the house, all the way around. That was our plan, but obviously we didn't get that far. So we'll see. Everybody just saying hi to each other. Did I miss anybody coming in? I did, one right there. Andy, if you guys aren't subscribed to Andy's channel, by all means, you will really enjoy that for sure. And Robert Max too. I'm sure it's the same thing as Asia. I think he just changed the name. So, but can always use subscribers, right? And Anns, of course, please. I could do that for days. And Cobus and everybody else that has channels, by all means, if you guys would, I'm sure they would appreciate it. What else is happening? You guys know I'm going fishing after Christmas in Phuket, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to meet up actually with Chris and Aaron from the channel here too. So it should be a bunch of fun. I'm gonna actually do. I'm gonna try to do a good vlog because I want to promote uh, the person that owns the boat, and I'm hoping we're kind of hoping that Chuck was going to be able to go, but Chuck's pretty blown out. Christmas time, he's got this kids at the school, and he's got way too much stuff. Joe, I think, is out traveling. James, I don't think is going to be able to come, and I know that Alex was going to, and I don't know if Alex is going to or not yet. I haven't really talked to him, so we'll see. And Mark, of course, saying hi to everyone on the planet. And let's see, gorgeous is saying always something to do when you have still fiddling around. I wish I had after 5 years. Yeah, I just wish I had a little more property, man. But like I said, my wife owned this piece of property outright. It went up quite a bit in value because it's only about maybe. See, it used to be here in Surin for me to go to the government center to do my visa or whatever. It's over an hour each way. And the new government center that I do it at, I can almost throw a rock across the street over here. It's about a 3-minute drive on the scooter to the new government center. And it's bang, bang. I went there for my 90-day. I could do it online. Ride 3 minutes, 5 minutes there, inside for maybe. I went after lunch this time. I didn't go first thing in the morning. And there was one person in there. They immediately took me right up, took my passport, pulled it out, punched it in. I was out in 5 minutes, back home in 15 minutes from leaving the door. So you can't complain. And I got to do my passport or my visa February. So it corresponds now with pretty much the 90-day will be the same time. So it's nice. Hey, Verna, how you doing? If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And Verna needs watch hours. So if you're cooking dinner, click your phone on and let her sing to you for a couple of hours. Great person, great channel. Still waiting, Verna, for you to give me some kind of information so I can send you money for that microphone. And what's Bobby saying? You can help me do mine. What are you going to do? You're going to do all sorts of stuff. I'm hoping, what my hopes are, is that as soon as you get here, and as soon as your lovely wife, relaxes and say, God, we can retire. You guys will be back in a couple of months and here and hit the ground running. I know that Jai will enjoy yourself, and it's time to retire, man. Too many people are getting old and dying. It's not what I have planned. Get retired and get here as soon as you can and stay. I can understand your apprehension. I was just a little bit opposite. I mean, my whole life was I just want to get to this stage of my life, have this put together, have this here, and I'm retiring that whenever I put that together. And in my case, it was at 50, which was very cool. So I think you will, but I understand you got all your stuff in an RN there. And believe me, I understand, but you need to retire. And that was a paid advertisement from your husband. No, it wasn't. I'm just kidding. But I know he wants to stay here too. I know he wants you to. And I think you will. Once you get here, do all your finances, come to the fact that, you can do this 20-fold over and relax and enjoy the rest of your life. And if you get bored, then go and get a job over at the private hospital. Maybe you'll see me in there. I'm entertaining myself today. I'm in a good mood today. I wasn't. I was in a bad mood last night, and I don't get in bad moods. But I was in a oh poor me mood, and I don't like that. So luckily, I got to talk to my wife for a good hour, and we hashed through everything. And she listened to me bitch for 45 minutes, and everything is cool. I need to get out and start traveling a little bit. So let's see. What did I'm ready to go? It isn't me. Yeah, I know, but she She just needs to come here, I think, and look at it all and go, oh, we can't. Oh, we're okay. We're going to be good till, till we're done. Then once she comes to that realization and can take a big breath, I think Bobby she'll be ready to rock and roll. I'm pretty happy to be retired in Thailand. 57. Yeah, I mean, like I said, my biggest thing is if you can retire 1 minute earlier than you thought you could, I would do it. And then again, I got to put this disclaimer in because I don't want people to go crazy. Oh, I was heard this guy on YouTube and he said just come and retire. No, make retire as early as you know that and feel comfortable doing it. I wouldn't wait 1 second longer, but I wouldn't retire and have zero money in the bank and $100 a month income. Not, you got to be logical about it. But if you can, I would. Mark saying hi to Johnny. Chris saying thanks to Verna. Everybody's here. Cool. Yeah, and 57's young anyway. I think anything. I think 55 is a thing of the past, man. I really think that people, especially in the United States, I don't know how it is in Australia or UK and all that, but I mean, when I first started, I could retire at 55 in the Operating Engineers Union. That was the last pension that I took, the one that my wife will now get if I pass. And 5 years in, they changed it. Said, "Oh, we don't have enough money in our retirement fund, and the government's making us change it to 65. Maybe we'll change it back." Yeah, that'll never happen. But I think 65 is going to be the because back in the day it was always 55. In my mind, I remember you retire at 55. You retire at 55. And when they say the normal human man lives to be 70 or something, so what are you going to work until and get 5 years? Come on, it can't be. It can't be like that. It needs to go back, and you need to retire when you're 55, and get a little. I mean, people are dying at 45, 50 years old. But luckily, I mean, I'm going to be 66 here on the 22nd of this month, and I never thought I'd make it to be 35. So I'm a happy camper. Everything is a bonus for me. Everything after 35 was, yeah, baby. Yeah, I think so, Randy. I mean, don't you? I mean, you guys let me know. What do you think? I think a realistic retirement age is now is 65. It may be 62 or 3 or something. And everybody, I get a lot of questions from people asking me, should I take my Social Security? And this is for the U.S. people at 62, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go on. I don't know. I only know what I've seen and heard on YouTube and other people. And every one of the ones that I have heard said, take it as soon as you can. You want to take money out of my wallet? Yeah, take it all. No, there isn't much in there. There's only like 250 or something. Oh no, but I mean, you want to take the green market? 250 in there because tomorrow. Okay, we'll take it for tomorrow. I guess I'm a day off, but I mean, I don't know. I think it's crazy. I mean, even at 55, and let's say you did 70 was the norm, and I don't know. Somebody can enlighten me, but I want to say it's like 70 for a man is the normal cutoff age. So if you retire at 55, 65, 70, you got 15 years. I'd like to get more, but I mean, 15 is better than 4, if you retire. Or like Bobby. Bobby didn't retire. When did you retire, Bobby? 67 or 8 or something? Well, I said I'm 69. I think he retired at 67 or 8. So, I mean, if you go on the norm, you got 2 years of retirement. But Bobby's going to live to be like 95 or 100. He's going to outlive me. We'll hopefully try to feed off of each other, have coffee. And I'm really looking forward to that, too, of what do you guys think? We'll put together a little one day a week coffee with me and Bobby. I think it'd be cool. We can go meet up at different places. Give me an excuse to get out of the house. I think it'd be fun. Yeah, exactly right. It's like a gift, right? Gorgeous. It's a gift to open them eyes and go, ooh. Because what did I look at? I was looking at, for some reason, when I'm scrolling on YouTube, they post up how many famous people died this month, in November and December. And one of the guys, I forget he was on, I don't know, he didn't look real familiar to me, but he probably did to a lot of people. I don't watch much TV shows, type stuff. And died at 48 or something like that, and died in his sleep, which could happen to me. That's what happens with the people that have apnea, and I don't use a machine. So, I mean, it's very possible for me just to not wake up, which I don't think is an absolute horrible way to go, right? But, I mean, shit like that can happen. It's just weird. And I could go down right now and go to Big C and on my scooter, and somebody could, whack me in the side, and I'm done. So I don't know. You guys know how I feel about retiring and how I feel about Thailand. I just can't. Like I said, haven't been to every place on this planet to say, but I have spent 4 years here in Thailand and don't even have an inkling like, oh, I just don't like the humidity. I think I'm going to leave. No, I'm going to die in Thailand. There's not a doubt in my mind. Of course, my life went that way too with, finding my wife, and we built a house, and now we're almost done with it. I'm going to say end of February, we'll be done with our house, I think, this property anyway. And maybe we'll do something new, Bond. Maybe we won't. I don't know. I still want to get some kind of a camper to go camping, because I've kind of finally come to the realization that I'm too fat and old to be down on my knees and pounding pegs and stuff. I found in fact, if anybody knows, I found a little teardrop trailer that I think is awesome. And, but when I was corresponding with the guy, he's come down like 50,000 baht on the thing. But I asked him, do you have the book? And he said, no. Thing comes from like Czechoslovakia or some kind of shit. Now, how he got it in here and didn't have paperwork, I don't know. Maybe he stole the damn thing. I don't know yet. But if somebody knows how you could actually buy something like that and put it through the system and get a book on it, like say, I built this myself or whatever, let me know, because maybe I'll offer the guy some ridiculously low amount of money and try to get it done. I was thinking maybe I could talk to my cousin that did the scooter. He has a scooter shop. Maybe he knows. It's just hard for me to try to do it. Hey, James, how you doing, brother? Wear the 1 foot shirt. Yeah, I haven't watched your latest one. I got to start commenting. I'm horrible. I do hit thumbs up on you and Chuck and Joe, but for some reason I got a comment just saying, hi, how you doing? Because I know it's better for everybody with whatever the alga thing is. But we had an absolute, or I did. I had a blast with James and everybody. It was a good time. And travelers here, I'm gathering. Was that what 444 is? Yeah, it sure is. How you doing, traveler? So yeah, if somebody knows how you would actually, because I know they build all sorts of crap here, the bikes and they build teardrops from the ground up. Maybe somebody knows. If you guys know, let me know or send me an email. Yeah, there we go. Nanette's ready to come. I'm right down the street, so we can all go have coffee together. I think it's going to be. I think Jai is going to go, okay. I'm hoping anyway. Hello, great job with your Vietnam live streams, sharing for Robert Mack. It was cool. I watched some of it. Good morning, all. Cars on the beach and today. Fun as a ride. Very good. I like that little car. I don't know. I'm thinking for traveling, I mean, yeah, it'd be nice, I guess, to have a Fortuner, but I don't know. If you're not bringing 5 people with you, how much room do you and Fa need? I mean, Probably gets good gas mileage. Looks like a nice car. Yeah, my wife said that she had the heart attack, but I know that there was a bunch of rumors going around that she had already passed. It's my understanding that she has not passed away, but did have a heart attack. But that's only through my wife, so I don't know if anybody knows. Obviously, Jay must know something. He's saying prayers for her, so yeah, hopefully she's hanging in there. What? Because she's only what, 45, 44, something like that. There's another one. Probably the picture of health. Probably eats good, better than most of us, and at 44 has a heart attack. We're not guaranteed crap, people. Not nothing. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. Uh, yeah, I think a good little vehicle, man. From what I've seen, Honda. Like I said, I'm a Honda. I love my Forza. All my Honda stuff in the States. My 2,000 watt generator. My 1,000. The quiet ones, the EQs. They run forever, man. I mean, I still haven't. I just sold my Honda 70 1969 4-speed CT70. I sold it like a year ago or 2 years ago. I mean, the things just last forever. I hate to say it, man. The Japanese just they got their shit together on quality and everything. They build good stuff. I had a couple of beat up Accords and stuff through the years that just would run and run and run. That's what I found with that little Saturn I had too. That's a damn good vehicle. I don't even think they have Saturns here, do they? I don't think so. But yeah, I think it would be a perfect traveling car. Just me though. Yeah, I know Yads was had a live stream going. She works today, so from her work, I was only there for a couple of minutes. I try to drop in on everybody and at least give them a thumbs up and say hello, which is cool. Toyota too. I mean, anything coming out of Japan. I had a couple of Celicas when I was you, the old ones, and again they would run forever and ever. If you wanted that, Toyota and Honda was a good bet. And I was always a Volkswagen guy. I had a million Volkswagens. The air cooled Southern California probably wasn't the best choice in the world, but they were fun. We had a lot of fun building Bajas back in the day. So, yeah, I mean, you find a good one. The electric hot rod, man, is awesome. I dig it. Although I'm not taking it when I go to Tim's, because I'm going to go meet up with Tim, spend a day at his house, swim in his pool, I hope, if he lets me. And then we're going to take off and fly out of Udon to Phuket, go fishing we'll be there for a couple of days, and then fly back. And then I think we come back on the 28th. On the 29th that morning, the next morning, I'll leave early. My wife's got her New Year's party for work, which I want to go to. And then we're going to have a New Year's party. The kids will be here, I think, on the 31st, maybe the 30th, maybe the 1st. I don't know. So I'll let you guys know. And if anybody's like cruising by and wants to stop in, you're all welcome. That's one good thing about Thailand is anybody could stop by, and even if you don't have something here, you punch a couple of numbers into Panda, and you got enough to feed an army in 20 minutes. So everybody's more than welcome. Maybe Bobby will be here. Nah, he won't be here, I don't think. But we're going to have you over as soon as you get settled in anyway. We'll do a barbecue of our own. Get some real, some steaks. I still got to get that barbecue, man. I got to do that before I go. And that light isn't horrible. This is what it looks like with, let's see. Does that really do you really want to see me that? No, I think, plus it's in my freaking eyes. I'll let it charge up. I got to get the ring. My ring died, and I'm going to get a bigger one. They're pretty cheap. Yeah, I haven't been. I enjoy fishing. I'm hoping that out of Phuket, they say they get, the stuff I'm used to fishing for. I want some tuna, man. Give me some yellowtail yellowfin or bluefin, and we'll eat it right on the boat. And obviously they do, because they said that they've done that before. So we'll see. Mahi mahi, I heard too. So it depends on where we go. I don't care. Rock bottom fish. I haven't fished in 5 years, and I used to go all the time. I had my little boat right on Bass Lake. I'd go out and, I had downriggers and salmon. They had landlocked kokanee salmon and trout in there. I've fished my whole life. I love it, but so I'm hoping. Paul looks great. Oh, thanks, Paul. I thought it said Paul. I got to get my eyes done. Even saw Santa. Yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah. Before the busy season, it's just my wife bought this big freaking banana. I wish I could show you, and blew it up. And it's like a banana boat, but it's only maybe 5 feet long. But hell, the pool's so small. I said just get those little. We called them noodles. I think we talked about that before, and they'll all sit in a trash can out there. A little trash can this big. You could fit 20 of them in there, and then anybody that wants to float. I mean, the thing's only 1.3 meters deep, so it's like up to here on me. But it's perfect. I mean, I went in there and it was refreshing, and I thought maybe it was going to be. It's been cold here. What did my wife send out this morning? 15, I think it was at sunrise. So, but thanks, James. Yeah, it turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. Okay. Got to run, buy gifts for the dear elderly. Cool, cool. Thank you for all the support, as always, Nanette. And that's the real deal. If you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe to her, and she'll help you and everybody in Bobby's channel and all that. These people are they have a lot of fun, man. If you want to just put on Bobby's channel, what was it, Friday night? Was that last night? I was half asleep. Anyway, singing karaoke, talking about whatever. It's fun stuff. All the people from the Philippines and Bobby. And Bobby's saying goodbye. Johnny saying, I think Gator went on a on a rampage of posting everybody's deal. Thank you. Now I can have mine. Thank you. I feel better now. Those have been only 40 minutes. Wow. That seems, I thought it was longer. Can't wait to see the whole YouTube gang plus 15 folks floating in your pool. Yeah, that would be something, wouldn't it? Everybody's, of course, always invited. We might do something. Never know. Coming through town. I know actually Joe called when he left Chuck's, and he was wanting to know exactly where I was. He was going to try to fit it in his little trip, and was a little bit too out of the way. But next time they go to Chuck's, they're going to come by on their way. And I want to get there too, over to put you up. And I believe that next year, and I can't remember exactly when, but it's NT now. It's the old TOT Cat merger where my wife works. They're going to start up with their seminars and stuff, and the first one's in Pachuap. So we'll definitely meet up with them. I told Joe from 2 years ago or however long ago it was that I did the interview with him that him and Giff wanted to meet her, and I wanted them to meet her too. It looks like the moderator channel, pretty much. How you doing? Glad you could make it. Hopefully not naked, Joseph. But anyway, so so it's perfect. They're doing the outside, like I said. It's going to be everything except for the building. I think pretty much is going to be done by the end of the year. Maybe a little bit of hardscape concrete work, drainage, but the pond should be maybe. I don't know if I'll have the. I don't think I'll have the other backy tower. I'll probably order that, as that's only money. It is the reason. I've got to, give him 13,500 just to start it. Well, to get it, he wants the whole cost, and the guy's been really good. So I will do that, but that'll probably be then. And I see we have a guest in the green room. Let me change the layout here. Hey, brother Mark, how you doing?
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, audience. Good morning, Thailand. Good to be back home again.
That's right. How long you been here now? Day or two?
Yeah, got in on Thursday afternoon, Thursday night. So it was an hour's delay getting out of Melbourne. Um, so by the time we got home here was about midnight, and I worked out by the time I finally got to bed, I'd been I'd been up for 24 hours. So I literally just crashed into bed. But
I
yeah.
bet.
But been up early this morning, had a swim, had a coffee, mowed my lawn. The joys of retirement. Well, semi retirement since I'm back to work.
I
G'day,
think
Mitch.
it's better than hey Mitch. It's better than you had anticipated though, as far as the time you get to come home and all that, right? It's better than you originally had planned. The time you get to stay
Oh yeah,
here,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I haven't even booked a return ticket back to Australia. So I've got my computer here, so I can do a bit of work. I'll probably head back around, I don't know, mid-January. I've got to be back for my niece's wedding anyway, which is on the 23rd. So I'll probably head back during that week before the
And I'm going to
23rd
try to
for a
make it. I'm going to try to make it over your way before you go. But thank you, Joe.
Was that
We'll
James
appreciate it.
wanting to know if I'm in a quarantine room? No, I'm in my dungeon. I'm in my wife's basement.
uh,
No quarantine hotels anymore. Well, I went into
yeah,
the
that's
seven.
nice.
Went into the 7-Eleven this morning here in Bunchang, and I didn't even bother taking a mask with me, and no one looked at me. No one looked at me, but there's
I
still
don't think
plenty
they're.
of every Thai person that was in the seven was still wearing a mask. But I just hopped on the motorbike, went down to the 7-Eleven, and just completely forgot to grab it. But yeah, slowly,
Yeah, I don't.
slowly.
It's gone. Yeah, but it seems like most in the rural areas here, they're wearing them everywhere. I mean, I haven't. I mean, if you go into a restaurant, it's pretty much a given now that yeah, you hold it on there as soon as you get in the restaurant, you throw it on the table and eat and drink and whatever. But most of the big stores, Macro, I know I've seen Chuck's videos and stuff like that, and seen him walking around there without one. They're requiring masks, as far as I know. The last time I was there, in Macro, Big C, Lotus, any of the bigger stores, Seven. I don't know. I've never walked into the local Sevens without the mask on. I do ride the scooter now without a mask. That should have been a given from the gate, but that's nice. But yeah, I don't know. It should be done. I mean, it's in Pattaya when James's videos and all that. I don't even see it. It looks like 90% of the people are not wearing a mask. So
Mm-hmm.
let's hope the rest of Thailand takes it. And I don't know if they're scared or they're. I don't know. I don't know what the. But it just seems like the smaller areas, or the away from the bigger populated areas, they wear them, and in the populated areas they don't. Doesn't make a bunch of sense, but it ought to. No
Hey,
one should
Daz.
have to wear them.
Yeah, look, and I think it's just
Yeah, he did
it'll
the whole
it'll
time.
it'll take time. It'll take time. I think the more
And
that more now the country's opened up, you're going to get more and more Farangs
well,
coming
like
in,
you said, yeah,
more and more
no one.
tourists, and they're not going to be wearing them. So the Thai people are going to look over and go, "Well, he's not wearing them. She's not
Yeah.
wearing them. I'm not going to wear
Well,
one
like you
either."
said, you went into Seven and they didn't. You didn't get
Nah,
a bunch of dirty looks,
didn't say
and I don't
nothing.
think Daz did. Did you get asked at all, Daz? I don't think you did. I think it's pretty much the people who want to wear them, they wear them. I don't think they're going to like point at the farang and scream and jump up and down and that kind of stuff. I don't think that's going to happen. I think if you kept one in your pocket or on your person somewhere,
Mm.
um, you probably wouldn't wear it 99% of the time. Even
And
here in Surin, I don't think they
And
would go.
James just made a point. So Australia is mask free, but they are saying that if you visit an aged care facility or a hospital, they are requiring you to wear a mask. And that's fine. But public transport, in the office, wherever you are, nightclubs, discos, it says shut up and fish, Joe. There you go. Uh, so, and I mean, I think that's positive,
Yeah, I think so
positive
too.
step.
Thank you for the stay in the pool. It does. I'm enjoying it so far here. But yeah, I
And
don't. I
Dave,
don't
Dave,
feel good.
just before I forget, don't forget
Yeah.
to send me your address. I bought you
Yeah,
some
I know.
Vegemite
I
from
know. I
Australia.
know. I know. And I'm not going to know what to do with it when I get it, but I will do that. My wife,
Didn't
I'll have her
didn't
write it
Brock
down.
didn't Brock put out a video about it?
Yeah, he did. I think I said I'll have to go back and look at it. But I think for the oh, Joe's got a question. Mark, what? Oh, okay, you just did
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Shut up and
Uh,
fish.
normal life. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't think they're gonna go crazy and point at a bunch of people and and scream and yell and run off or anything. A couple of times I noticed that when I didn't have something on and we were like walking, like I didn't wear it when we were in. Did I? I didn't wear it when we were walking down the streets in Tat or not Tat Nakom Phnom. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm probably not. But I did notice like when older people would walk by, they'd kind of they had masks on and they'd kind of do one of these and go around you, and which is fine. I don't want to make anybody sick. I haven't gotten it. I got a kid upstairs right now that is on lockdown. Came from Bangkok, and she's been up there for now. It's absolutely killing her to look down at the pool from her window is right above the pool and not be able to go in. She's 16 or 17. She might be 17 now, and so she's hoping. She tested yesterday, and she was still positive. So hopefully, maybe she tests today and she'll get out of jail. And but immediately when she told us that she had it, we made arrangements to get her back home. And mom wants her right here in case. But she's been. She said she lost her. Nothing like Craig. Not she hasn't been down completely knocked like Craig was. But she did mention yesterday that she lost her sense of
Smell,
smell and taste.
smell, or
Yeah,
taste.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's a
So
symptom.
yeah.
Just
So
in
hopefully
answer to Bobby's question, no, there was no. The only people wearing, and I've been back since I left to go back for this contract in April. But this is my sixth trip back, and the last 4 trips has been no masks on the plane, apart from the stewardesses, the stewards and stewardesses. So
And then, yeah, and Andrew's saying he hasn't worn a big C. Now, I haven't been a big C in a while. I think my wife, she wears it everywhere. We went to Robinson's night before last here in Surin. My wife I'm an Avatar freak. I probably watched the movie
mm,
Avatar 10 times or something. So when it came out, I'm going up. Well, before it came out, it said, "Oh, they're not going to show it. They're showing the showings. They don't have any in English. None in English. None in English. They've got 3D. They have this. They have that, but none in English." Well, the first day it came out, luckily I looked at it. They had one showing on the 14th. I think it came out, and on the 15th they had two. One around noon and one around 5:30, 6 o'clock or whatever it was. The one we went to. Now they don't have any. And I could see why, because when we were in there was 4 people there with us.
mm.
So that I'm sure they're going to get it. But I enjoyed the movie. 3 hours long. I could barely walk when I got out of the. We get the reclining double seat deals when we go. We don't go that often, so. But I enjoyed it. I don't know. I'm sure James went and saw it, but
Well,
I enjoyed it.
my missus is pretty keen to see it, so we might do that.
Yeah. So
So
now there,
we
I'm sure that they have it in English, but here in Surin, it's so far it's done with English. 2 days, that was it. What did Randy say? I just watched a replay of Walking Street live stream by James, Duckleman in Thailand, and almost looked pre-COVID. Yeah, I don't. No one's. I don't think anybody's wearing a mask there. Dave, it was. It was. It wasn't the mask. They thought President of Santa. That could be too. Now, my wife, when I got here to Surin, and I said it before, 30% of the people wore masks anyway. And I asked my wife, I said, what's the deal with the mask? And she said, most of them, that 30% or whatever, they were sick and they didn't want to get other people sick, so they put on a mask. And she said, and the other like 10% or whatever, the people just wore it because they don't want to catch whatever or don't want to breathe the air. But they've always, it was the thing, first thing I noticed when I got here to Surin was that that was in 2000. 19, I believe. Now, what's Jake saying, Bobby? It depends on the destination. Hit me up, man. I'll tell you the freaking. Okay, I
I
must have
think it
missed
was
something.
in relation. I think it was in relation to wearing masks on planes. I'm guessing there's some destinations or points of origin and destinations where you still got to wear them in the states.
Well, Logan says in Korea, middle-aged males would
Hey,
purposely
Nikki.
fake cough towards you. They thought you were wearing a mask even if it wasn't required. I get that. Is Nikki here? Oh, yeah, she is, huh?
Yeah, she
Oh,
is.
she just woke up. Probably have to take the buddy for a trip
E- e-
outside
Even a broken clock is right at least twice
a day.
a day, Jake.
When I caught it earlier this week, it was really laid low, was testing positive for, wow, 12 days and generally feeling awful. The wife tested positive last week, but effects were much. And I think the same thing, Cobus, happened to Craig. I don't know if he's watching or not, but man, the video he did, he was miserable, miserable. But I think his wife had it for a shorter period of time and not as many knockdown symptoms like he had. But he, I guess it could be miserable. I'm glad I, supposedly maybe the older and me with, I mean, I breathe okay, but boy, I just still, I don't feel like I breathe. Something happened to my lungs or whatever. And he says I'm okay and all that. And I don't know. Maybe it's in my mind. It could be. Happy weekend, Nikki says. Yeah, you know.
So, Dave, I want to know how cold was
Good.
that pool?
It was perfect. It was great, and it's cold here, but
Mm,
it's weird because the way that the house is built and situated here, and the pond and the pool get very little sunlight. The pool never gets full sun. At the most,
mm.
it'll get half sun for a couple hours a day. So I'm hoping that it stays cooler because here in another couple of months, it's going to be blistering hot again. So it'll be nice to get into, but it's not as large of a body of water. So I'm sure it's going to get warmer, but it'll
Yeah.
still be refreshing to just jump
Well,
in and get
my
out and hopefully the
my swim early this morning was invigorating. Put it that way.
yeah it's cold, right? Yeah, cold. And it, I mean, did I when I jumped in, did it was it cold? Yes. And then after I was there for a couple of minutes, you know how you get acclimated to the water. But yeah, it was a little bit. But because like I said, I think my wife put it in this morning. I think it was 15 here in here in Surin. Um, I've had it twice and used it as an excuse 3 times.
Yeah,
Very good.
I've woken up. I wake up. I still wake up early every morning. So I get out of bed at 6 o'clock in the morning. I go and open up the house, open up all the doors, let some air flow through. And my missus will wander down about 7:30, and she'll go, "Bloody hell, it's freezing in
Yeah.
here."
Now it's been probably 4 or 5 days that I haven't turned on that air conditioner, and that air conditioner here in the bedroom doesn't stop. It goes 24/7. So
Mm,
I don't know what my electric bill is now. The pool I've been running for 2 days now straight, and it's pretty clean. You guys saw a bunch of that mud got in there.
mm,
It's pretty crystal now, but I got to test it, and my little test kit hasn't come yet. But I did order some of these too. They're a little 6-in-1 chlorine and acid and pool deal. So it says that the water's okay. I did find out that there's a place not 5 minutes from here that installs the pools, services pools, has all the equipment for pools. He's even got the transformer for my pool light to down to 12
mm.
volt, and he's got everything. I bought shock. I just got shock here that I ordered from Masada, and I told him everything that I'm going to order. I'll order from you, and I think it's the same guy that David and Sarin had told me about because he said that the name he gave me that I never got in contact with um, was an English guy that owned this company, and the Thai gentleman that I talked to said the owner of that place was an English guy from England.
Mm.
So he was great. So I said I'll buy it because I still need a a leaf net, a vacuum, a brush, and then of course my chlorine tablets and all that kind of stuff. So I'll go there and get all that stuff, and it's nice to know because, like I said, it's a 5 minute drive from here, and they have everything. That's where I bought the sand, and like I said, he gave it to me for half price. So my
Robert's on his
guess.
way out. See you, Robert.
All right, Robert. Yeah, mine was shaggy. Mine have always been high, Nikki. No matter where I lived, of course, for other reasons. But here, it's expensive. For me, it's more than most people pay for their rent here in Thailand. It's 75 is what I usually put in. Now with the air conditioning cut back and the pool, because of the volume and everything I've read, I think I'm only going to have to run it 4 hours a day. But again, when the kids go in and stuff like that, they're going to want the little bubbles and it to be going, and so they'll override it. But it's still going to probably be 8,000 anyway. But a lot of people don't. I didn't pay that for the last place that I rented. I paid 8,000, I think. So anyway, but it is what it is. What are you going to do?
Yeah, oh, that's right. I mean, you've got to have. It's no point being a miser if it's going to impact your retirement and your
No, yeah,
enjoyment.
no, yeah, and I've got one. I'm taking the little pond deal or the isolation that it's on my deck right outside here. I'm taking that down today. We moved all the fish to the front. I should do a video on the front one. It's pretty much done now. The front pond, the one with the glass in the front. So I
No,
will do that and it'll be gone. What's that?
no sharing pools with Mitch. So, you just don't know. He probably brings his own.
That could be. Hey, John, how you doing?
Floaties in the pool as well. Hey,
How you
John.
doing, John? So I'm going to take that down today.
Doing good.
The guys are here. As soon as I get done with this live stream, I'm going to go out there, take the filter down, and its pump is way oversized. But right now I'm running 1, 2, 3, 4 pumps that are probably 100 watts each. So that's why, more than likely, that's why. So I'm going to cut it back. There'll only be 3. So.
It costs what it costs, doesn't it?
Yeah, and what I did too on the front pond, it makes more sense to have the variable speed pump. I have it here on the. What I'm saying is all the pumps, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 pumps that I've got are all the same. So I have one backup pump. So if anything goes bad, I can change it out with the backup pump. They're all the same. They're on unions. So you unscrew a union, pop it off, pop it on. It takes less than 5 minutes, and then I'll order another one and always keep one as a backup. So,
good idea.
Let's see, what's this? We're having low season.
I might bail, Dave.
All right, Mark.
Got a very boring day tomorrow here in Bunchung at a friend of mine's resort. So
very
give
cool.
you a plug, the Hideaway. So, but apparently very, very
and Tom. He sent some stuff. It looks like a really nice place. I like the pool and the way it's laid out and everything. So they were talking about doing something there too. So maybe we'll do it. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're back in Thailand, and say hi to your beautiful wife. And
oh no,
you gonna see your daughter this time or not?
Yeah, we're going there today. We're going to go and see her today. Oh no, cool. Mitch James is going to be there. Bloody Americans. Oh God. Don't forget, send me your email because I've just little couple of packets of that you get in the Mitch is coming. Oh, Mitch is coming too. Oh my God. Yeah, it's just a couple of little packets that you get from the restaurants when you order your Vegemite on toast and you put it on yourself. So.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, and I'll just pop them in the post, and so you at least
yeah.
Look
I will.
I'll
get my wife to punch it in, and I'll send it to you. No doubt.
James, you can never ruin my day, mate. I'm in Thailand.
See you later, Cobus. If you haven't heard, he left. Yeah, that's right. You guys will have a good time. That'll be fun.
Yeah, it should be fun. It should be fun. I don't know really what's installed, but
yeah, you'll have a good time. It'll be fun.
All
Glad
right,
I could.
everybody.
All right, Mark.
Enjoy
Take it
enjoy
easy.
the rest of your day.
Swati
See you
krap.
all soon. Bye.
All righty. All right. Let's see. It's been. Do we get? Oh yeah, we're 1 minute over an hour. Yes. uh, yeah, that'll be cool. You guys will have a good time. Vegemite. Well, I've been saying I've got to taste this stuff. I mean, I've never done it. And when I first met Mark, the very first time when he came, not the very first time, but when he came to Thailand when I was here for the first time, we met up, me, him, and Tom, and had some lunch and stuff like that. And he said that he would bring it, and he didn't bring it. He forgot it or something. And so, and then Brock, a couple people said that, don't let him, you know, give you something that's got an inch full of the crap on it, and I think Brock did put out a video that showed butter and just a very light, and I'll try it. But from what I understand, it's really salty, which if it's sodium, it's not good for me anyway. But anyway, it's not good for me to eat. It's great stuff. See, Johnny likes it, and I might, I might like it. I'll be honest. Like I said, if it's salty, I probably will like it, but it's not going to be something that's good for me to eat. Uh, yeah, because where they are, Mitch isn't far. He can probably throw a stone and hit where Mark is. Well, not that close, but close enough. Let's see. Aussies, what's James saying? Aussies, Kiwis, American, free flowing alcohol. What could go wrong? Yeah, nothing, right? I wish I could have made that. That would have been fun. The place looked nice. I'll stay there the next time I go down, and I might do it. I'd like to do it when Mark's here. It'll probably be after Christmas. So hopefully before. I think Mark said he was going to probably leave. He hasn't gotten a return flight by the 15th. He's got to be back by the 21st or something. So before that, I'd like to see him. And I know Andy's coming, and I know that I don't know how long Robert Mack's going to be. I think he's coming to Thailand in the next few days, but I don't know how long yet. I know he told me, so I'll try to catch more than one person in John Pate area. Mitch, it's all salt and yeast, black. Yeah, I don't. I know it can't be good for me, and anything that can't be good for me, I usually like. So we'll see what happens. Peanut butter, far superior. Hey, I'm with you, Logan. I got it right here. Here's my little, my. I keep right over here, and every couple of days I'll take a little teaspoonful of it. I like peanut butter. Not good for me either. Let's see. You're saying curse across the planet, loads of Vegemite products. I haven't seen any. Is Dana still? I'm not getting notified if he's doing any more stuff on Dana's channel. But I don't know. I'm not getting notified. I know that because she was going to school, that they stopped doing the lives on a certain day. But I don't know. I gotta go there anyway. I'm waiting for Chris. As soon as Chris tells me that he's going to Bangkok and he'll be Bangkok a certain days or whatever, I'm gonna try to schedule either a lunch or dinner with Dana and with Chris and with Mike's and maybe even Robbie if he's around or whatever. People there will be fun. So it's all on Chris's back. I'll be there in March, only for a short time. I know I got to do it. I missed the first one, and I'm really pissed about that. So I'll find out when, and I'm gonna make it there, even if I got to come over on the Forza. Vegemite sourdough's my favorite bread or of choice with cheese slices going. Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna test it. We'll see how it is. What did Mitch say? What did I miss? Nutella and Vegemite. nearly the same thing. Somehow I don't think so. Vegemite and banana roti. Do you like the stuff on the not a kidding note, or do you like it or not like it, Mitch? I don't think James likes it. Is my guess. Recommendation from Jake: don't squander your time in Thailand. Do every meetup, every lunch, every drink, every coffee. Yeah, we had a bunch of fun. I wish I could have spent more time there, but it was fun. All that stuff, and just seeing people. Granted, people come on and you see their faces, especially on on this channel. They come on the panel or whatever. But I mean, like I said, I just been lucky with YouTube. The people that I've met from YouTube, 100%, man. Just good people. It was my pleasure to meet Jake and everybody that I've met so far. And I'm hoping to meet more. That's why I'm saying if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It has nothing to do with whatever. I mean, we don't do this for the $12 a month that the channel makes. I do it because I want to meet people here in Thailand. I want to tell people about Thailand, and I want to tell people about if you're older and you lost your significant other, life doesn't have to end. It could be quite a fantastic deal in what I consider end days, which probably isn't the best way to put it. But um, I look forward to meeting people. It's fun. The best thing. Yeah, and like I said before, people can mock YouTube and YouTuber and all this kind of stuff, but hell, if I wouldn't have met you, I wouldn't have met anybody, man. I wouldn't have got to meet Chuck or Joe or Mitch or nobody. And it is truly. I had one of my best times with you guys just a few days ago, because Chuck's always gracious enough to invite everybody into his home and eat with the mafias and Paige letting. I mean, it's just an awesome deal. It's fun stuff. So I'm saying thank God for YouTube. People can badmouth it and whatever they want to, but it's been good for me. Absolutely. Yeah, I know, right? It is. It's like a friendship. It's like a family. At least that's what I get from here. Everybody that's on here. Hey, Bruce, Sassy May, how you doing? But yeah, it's cool, and hopefully we'll get to do more. I think that Mitch still here. Hey, Bruce. Yeah, are they still doing the first Saturday of every month, the meetup in the Wombat? Are they still? Is that just something that's going to continue on for years and years and years, or does it stop? I guess I don't think it does, but we'll let Mitch answer that. What's really funny is that we are from different walks of life, different ages, etc. But damn, if we didn't click, yeah, exactly right, Jake. I agree, Jake. I agree. Just a bunch of good people, and like you said, sometimes I go off on tangents on people, and I probably ought to keep my mouth shut. And I know that's the way my wife would like it, but for the most part, man, I really enjoy all the people that I've met through this channel, and hopefully it will continue that way, and get to do it all again. I wish I could have went on more of the other stuff that everybody got to do before the last trips in the islands and stuff, but a lot of that stuff just not going to happen for me because I don't have that. My wife works, so by myself. Yeah, even the last time when I went to Chuck's, I went by myself, and it's just like everything has been bad, worst timing. I mean, right now they have up until I don't know, their end of the year stops on like the 19th or some weird day. So they've just merged and everything. So my wife cut off a couple of vacations, one to Koh Chang and going anywhere with me. So, but I'm going to start getting out and traveling more. I talked to her about it last night. After the first of the year, I'm going to get out and start doing, whether I get a trailer and do camping or just go to hotels or whatever. And I'll probably vlog them, even though I'm YouTube's worst vlogger. Maybe I'll get better at it. You never know. Correct, Dave. First Saturday every month, 4 p.m. However, there are plans to share with other establishments and move around the area. Cool. That's probably not a bad idea. Although the Wombat I liked because um, they accommodated everybody, and for me, they didn't play music so loud that I couldn't, because I would have been gone. I think the last one I spent 4 or 5 hours there. Normally, if they would have been playing music and couldn't talk to anybody was screaming, I'd have been there an hour and out. So hopefully, if they go to other areas, the people aren't, because people go there to talk to people. I want to meet the people that I don't know and talk to them. And when you're screaming at the top of your lungs, uh, I don't know. I get a sore throat. Maybe you guys agree with me. Maybe you don't. But let's see. Really appreciate you making the trip down the end. And it was great to watch. And I always do that. It made me feel good to buy them all a little flour. And I do it again. Um, Verna, again, if you guys aren't subscribed, and please watch. He needs watch hours. Again, Richard, the same thing happened to Verna. I don't know if you watched Richard's last um, live stream. He said that they demonetized him because he didn't have watch hours because he stopped for that year. And I didn't know you have to keep up 4,000 every year. I did not know that. Verna, the same thing happened to. So she's got her, her subscribers. She just needs people to watch her videos. So if you wouldn't mind, like I said, you got a phone, click on it, set your phone down, do whatever you got to do. If you're at work, turn the volume down and watch her for a couple hours. It would help her immensely. Um, Great community we have built on the friendship network experience. Yeah, I'm in agreement, brother. There's no doubt, no doubt, and it's fun, when you meet. And it's weird because you see people on here like before I met Mark and before I met Jake, and even before I met Mitch and all that stuff, and then you get to meet, and they're the same that you've seen, and there's no big surprises like they're completely nuts or something. They're everybody is what. And like I said, I hope I come off the same way. That if you met me, you said Dave's exactly like he is right now, sitting up there. I hope that's the way. I try to be probably too honest and tell too much about my life, but I don't care because I feel like it's friendship and family here, and I'm going to do it probably. So if it comes to bite me in the ass, we'll see what happens when it bites me in the ass. 4,000. You got 350. So you guys need to start watching Logan's channel and get him going. Uh, you're so right. With a smile on her face. That they call it gift of giving. Yeah, it is, man. That's why I enjoy. Like my wife, it's like every other month here between the members and like Joe gave $5 and Andy gives quite often and a lot of people do, but it's every other month. It has to be at least $100 to go into her ad set account. So it's like every other month she gets like $120 or something, and she's on top of the freaking world. And she, like I said, just to give it to this one or that one and see the smile on this kid's face. And granted, a lot of people have given more than that, and we have used it to do the schools and that kind of stuff. But this channel's never going to make a bunch of money. But my wife is totally 100% ecstatic to get every other month to get $100, to be able to do whatever she wants to do with. And it's usually the kids or one thing she did, one of the workers' wife's son needed sports shoes. And it was like, I can't remember what it was, but she gave her out of that fund that she has to buy her son shoes, which is freaking awesome. And like I said, it puts a smile on your face. And like I said, you can look at me and is it totally selfless? Well, hell no, it's not selfless. It makes me smile like a son of a gun, and feel good to do it. Because like I said, we give so much each month, no matter what. So it's awesome. So thank you everybody that has given. Traveler, you don't have to, but thank you very much. And um, they it gets there. She's ecstatic, and it's not. What is it? What is 100? Like 3,000 baht or something? 3069. Yeah, and she just thinks that's the best thing since sliced bread. My wife, she's amazing. Um, I've only communicated with Steve and Wombat live streams. They're both, yeah, real good people. I feel like I've met in person already. You might not want to piss off. How do you say it? Oi. she, she. In case you guys don't know, she's really high in the government drug task force. I think way up high in Bangkok. So very nice people, very accommodating, very. Just good people. You called it right, Randy. You picked it out, and that's what I'm saying. When you meet, same thing. You see them on their little deal. They're the same when you get there, if not better. Thank you, Traveler, again. Thank you, Andy. You guys are awesome. But she does. She likes it, and that's why I would wanted to try to put everything in her, but she gets it anyway because it goes through the ad set thing. And I don't know what's going to happen. How are they going to do? I don't think it makes a difference in anything that I've got going. If I claim it or whatever, what is it? $600 a year? Is that right? I don't know. I spend more on coffee. So anyway, thank you guys. Appreciate it. But it does, and like I said, I can't say it's selfless. And it makes me when we went to give to the schools. My mother-in-law, father-in-law, the kids went, and the smiles on their face and the kids' faces, and my father-in-law especially, he just thinks this is the best thing in the world. Just to watch him, is worth $1 million. So anyway, this is how interacting with people in our community here. When you meet face to face, it's not like you're meeting. No, exactly, and that's what I like. Like I said about. Excuse me, the channel. I never thought that there would be 100 people, like I said, and then I got the chance to meet everybody that I've met here in Thailand. Otherwise, what would I mean, I'm trying to think back, and what would I have been? I would have probably still been. I would have been dead because I would have been in Kamala. I would have stopped, breathing, still smoking, passed out, and died there. So I'm alive because of Thailand and the people in Thailand. So to give back to them it's a no-brainer, I mean, it's anything that I can do to help, and I consider that I live here. A lot of people, hey Randy, thank you very much. You're awesome, and Randy doesn't even live here, so I appreciate it, Randy. The people that live here, and a lot of people do on their own, like Robert Mack. Everything that he gets on his channel, he doubles, and then he gives it to the orphanage in Vietnam, and it's just, I don't know, it makes me feel good, so I'll keep doing it. So let's see. I love watching everyone interact with it. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's what it's like. It's like a family to me. That's what I feel like every time when I go on. Now it's been 3 days. I try to do it every 2 days, but with the pool, I really wanted to go in the pool yesterday, so I moved it up a day. But anyway, just to be on and ramble for an hour, hour and a half, 2.5, sometimes 3 hours on here. It's just like sitting around and having, it doesn't have to be a beer, but having a beverage and talking about whatever we want to talk about. Granted, like I said, 80-90% of it's Thailand because that's where we are. But some of it's about the procedure that we're going to have next month or whatever whatever we're going to have. But it enlightens me. It gives me I'm having fun. Like I said, I'll do this until I'm not having fun anymore, and no one's gonna push me away or send me down the road. I'm here until YouTube decides they don't want me anymore, or I'm not having fun. So it doesn't matter whether you try to be a bully or whatever you want to be. You'll get nowhere with me. Is Andy leaving? Thanks, Andy. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. You're awesome. And I will, in March, I think he said. So keep me advised on where you're going to be. I still kick myself in the butt for missing you the first time for selfish reasons. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I say I can't say it's selfless. It makes me smile like a son of a gun. So and it is when you see the people, and it doesn't take much. You give somebody 100 baht. What is that? $3 US. And hell, that person you give it to that maybe isn't eating right or whatever can eat for a couple of days. I mean, it's really amazing. Because you can come here and you can eat you can spend a lot of money if you want to. Now the Thai people, they know how to make that bot stretch. My wife does. Every Thai person that I know can stretch them if they want to or have to. So it does makes you feel good, right? It's the way it should be. Giving to people is awesome. Oh, what did Joe say? Have to run. Little man is up and crying. All right, Joe. Thanks for the super chat, and I'll talk to you soon. I'm gonna go here. I think anyway. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. I think I'm gonna go see what they're doing. I know that the excuse me, the cousin didn't show up, but two of the workers did. So they're gonna start putting the stuff around there. I'll do a little video on how the pond is proceeding, and I will do the breakdown just to give you guys a little bit of insight on what it is. I think it's going to be, I've done almost all the breakdown. It's going to be like somewhere in the 120, 130,000 for the pool, 130,000, and about the same 120, 115 for the pond because I had a lot of the equipment, the filter and stuff like that, some of it, but I might add that in too. But again, and I'm going to put it on there, it would have been well below 100,000 if I had painted the pond. I had 20,000 or more, 25, 30,000 in tile and material, besides the labor, maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks of labor, putting all that mosaic in and grouting it. So I'll do that. So it would have been well under that, just to paint it. But now I know it'll be there when I'm gone. So, all right, everybody. Everybody's saying hello, Jonathan. Let's see. I had to step away for a minute, but Dave didn't answer the donations. Ruski. Yeah, there's schools here, and then I leave it up to my wife because a lot of people said you can get in trouble because you'll be considered a whatever charity or whatever. So when people donate, I say can't donate for a certain thing. You're donating to my wife to do what she wants to with it, and I guarantee you it's all going back to Thailand. I want to say 90% of it goes back to the schools here. We're going to do something in Ubon, which is their family, our family land, and family is there. And then like maybe 10% of it is, oh, this old lady, she didn't have anything to eat. So I gave her 100 baht, or I gave this one. And she keeps track of it. I said, you don't have to keep track of it. Just, do it. But my wife likes to be on the up and up, which is cool. So yeah, it all goes back to Thailand. She gets to determine where it goes. I don't, you don't, whoever gives don't, but it goes to the kids or it goes to Thai people that are in need of something, and we do as much as we can for them. So let's see. Okay, I'm caught up. Thanks for having me. Anytime. And I'm looking forward to seeing Randy because, like I said, he's a stone's throw from where I grew up, and we're both about the same age. So we probably sort of ran into each other. Man, we probably did. I have a feeling we traveled in different circles, but I like Randy a lot, and I'm looking forward to. If he doesn't get here, I'll see him in the States. Okay, Dave, I was talking to your wife's class. I remember you said that. No, she's not a school teacher. She is she works was TOT, which is a government-owned internet company, and then CAT was also a government internet type company, and they joined. Now it's called NT. They're both together, and She works for them. It's a government company. She gets a lot of good stuff. It was really weird. I didn't realize how the government worked. They pay for like 85, 90% of the stuff, and we can go anywhere we want. We can go to the private hospital. We don't have to go to a government hospital. Some of the people that have worked for the government, they can't go to a private hospital. They won't get reimbursed, or they won't do this. I didn't know that. So she has a good job. They still don't make any money, but she works her butt off. She's acquired a lot of stuff. I still don't know how she sent the kids to private school and has an apartment in Bangkok, and you know, the only way I could figure it is that she hasn't eaten for about 10, 15 years. So she gets the she says it's my fault. She's gained 2 kilos because she now gets to eat whatever she wants. So she's a good one. I'm a lucky man. So alrighty, let's see. On a whole Christmas live stream events when we shared days. Yeah, shave it for charity. I know Dana did, right? Let's see. All right, I think that's it. It's been an hour and 27 minutes and 18 seconds. So you guys are all great, man. Thanks for the super chats. She's going to be ecstatic. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I see that a couple people, hey, Expat, how you doing? Glad you could stop by. There's Tim, back from the Ford dealer. Oh, that's right. You had problems with that. Was that for the scratch or whatever? I think. But anyway, more and more people coming in. More and more people are subscribing. It's awesome. So I want to say, let me go. I have to say this again. The intro and the outro to here was done for me by what I consider a friend, Richard of Richard Travels. If you're watching, how you doing, Richard? Richard's mom. He did both the intro and the outro for my live streams, which I think are awesome. So I played the intro. Now it's time to play the outro. And thank you all for watching. And I'll catch you on the next one.